Hello everyone, this is Pancake again. Today I will be showing you a battle that I had in the Tier 8 Japanese destroyer, the Akizuki. The one and only gunboat that they have in attack tree. So it comes with 4 turrets with 2 barrels each, 100mm guns, really poor alpha damage on HE and AP. So it's really about trying to use the AP on the broadside on any enemy, or just set them on fire. So a bit more about the guns. They have a 3-second reload base, and with basic firing training you're looking at 2.7 seconds. So that's pretty neat. 5% chance of fire. It's not much, but with the rate of fire it normally should work out. So the battle, I'm top tier. Show you the team lineup. So that's good. Here I'm looking Captain Eye on the Leningrad, on our Leningrad, to see where he's going, which path he is taking. So and what he was spotting, of course. So it's not really much going on at this side. So like DDs of the enemy. So that gave me a chance to stay a bit more in the middle, to be a bit more aggressive. So team is a bit lambing training the one way. We've got some of the team going their own way. Okay, so like I said, I was keeping an eye on the Leningrad and what he was scouting. So this is the first ones that pop up. So no DDs inside yet, so that was good for me, so I could stay left of this island, the right side of this island, and yeah, don't go too far off the side. Of course, it's kind of useless. So yeah, the warspite is popping up. I decide to launch my torpedoes. The ship comes with only 1 launcher with 4 tubes, but it does have the torpedo reload of the fire that reduces to 5 seconds. I made a mistake here, by the way, that I was really not considering the speed that I still had, so this second launch was kind of useless. Yeah, so anyway, so now I'm just gonna use my guns, let them speak for myself. As you can see, the rate of fire, 2.7 seconds. It's quite insane if you think about it. It's like on gearing levels. So yeah, it's all about setting fires, of course, like you can see here. Although he uses repair consumable, and I'm not really lucky anymore to set any more fires. It's RNG. RNG gives and takes, of course. It's a wargaming title. Yeah, a bit more about the guns. They have a base range of 10.2 kilometer, I believe, with the upgraded fire control system. I do have advanced firing training as a captain perk, so this goes up to 12.2. I will get spotted at 9.6 kilometers when shooting, so that's quite a nice buffer of 2.6 kilometers. As you can see, I should be spotted, but I won't because Tashkent is far away. Yeah, I still use this island a bit for cover, of course, because you never know if some sneaky DD pops up. And there's not really a reason to move in, because that would be quite suicide. As you can see, like I said, the damage output is pretty poor with the HE. Like I've got 80 hits in and barely broke the 10k damage. So yeah, but you have to get used to it, and it's all about that fire, of course. As you can see again, it's not a fire. So then the Gato is getting close. I do get spotted, I think. Yeah, like you can see, I'm getting spotted right now, so there should be a DD close that can spot me, so I have to watch out here. The Nuremberg is taking his chances right away, because for him I'm really a threat with his poor armor. So he takes a little hit. So as you can see, the hit HP pool of this ship is 20k. That's quite high, higher than most tier 9s, I believe, even some tier 10s. This is with the upgraded hull. But yeah, but you kind of need it if you want to play aggressive in this thing. So it got spotted again, as you can see. So there should be a DD around here somewhere that we can't see. So yeah, that should be the Sims then. So we don't really have to worry about torpedoes because they're slow or they don't really have the range. Our Atago is moving in for no reason. He's too aggressive. So you can see he's gonna take hits right away. There's the Citadel, so I don't know what he was thinking, but yeah, another Citadel. And bye bye Atago. So the enemy, you can see they're all in one big group there, in the southwest. So for me there's no reason to move in. I can still stay just out of spotting range, although I see that the Colorado is getting close. He will spot me right now, as you can see, 9.6 kilometers. I do use my smoke right now. I've got enough targets to shoot at that are in range, so why not? And yeah, our team is moving into the enemy base. Apparently the enemy team is seeing that as well, so they're starting to move back, or to turn around. I just keep hammering down on these guys, because I have no reason not to. And as you can see, I almost drift out of my my own smoke, because I tend to move back and forth all the time for no reason. It's one of my bad habits that I have. So a bit about the torpedoes. As you can see, you only have one launcher. They think it's still the stock torpedoes that I have. They have a distance of 10 kilometers, 100-second reload, and I believe 59 knots, or maybe even already 62 in this one, and about 16k average damage. So yeah, so I'm using the torpedo reload again. As you can see, 140-second reload. So basically it's only one launcher, but you get like two launchers in one, sort of. Yeah, so it can be a handy tool, but for me at this point was kind of useless, because he knew the Colorado somehow managed to invade all my torpedoes. Maybe luck or skill, I don't know. Good for him. He's getting set on fire anyway by my gun, so should be good. So my smoke is gonna fade, I think right now. Yep, there we go. So it gets spotted right away, of course. So you can see the Colorado was aware of my torpedoes, and he was aware of my existence here, so he turned and started aiming for me. Kinda lucky here, only taking like 3k damage or so. So can't complain about that. So still no reason for me to run away, of course. Just deal with them, set more fires, as you can see. And the only nasty thing is that the cyclone is gonna kick in right now. So as you can see in the map, the enemy's returning to their own base to defend, and they're sending what, 3 cruisers and 2 battleships to defend. They're doing a good job defending their own base. But yeah, so we got some guys that are defending our base as well, and I think it's the Nagato and the Graf-Spee, or the Fuso maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so basically we only have the Graf-Spee left at our base. I was confident enough in his ability to keep the enemy there occupied long enough for us to deal with this warspite and then return to base. Might be a misjudgment, but this case was the right thing to do. So as you can see, only 44k damage and 429 hits in total. So a lot of hits, but barely any damage. That's the life of running around with low caliber guns. So, but yeah, You have to play with the cards that you're dealt with, or whatever they call it. Anyway, so we hammer down on this Warspite together with our two Nizanaus. So yeah, he's gonna die quickly. Due to the cyclone, we cannot spot anything that's in near the enemy base. As you can see right now again on the map, that 3 cruisers and 2 battleships. So they kill the last of our friendlies at the enemy base. I give the coordinates of our base because we really have to go there. The Nizanaus, however, both had the idea that I should go to the enemy base and go there, but I tell them that I won't, because I was looking at the map and it would be sheer suicide. As you can see, Fiat is telling me to go to the enemy base for some reason. So I decided not to, like I said. Like I said, you mean suicide? Hell no. So I just decided to go along with the 2 Nizanaus and deal with our well, on the enemies on our base. Our Graf Spee will succumb to enemy fire soon, I believe, but a big shout out to the guy called Marp. He was putting some serious hurt out there to make sure that we wouldn't have lost already. So yeah, just sailing away, sailing away. The top speed, by the way, on this ship is only 33 knots, so don't get caught out by some fast battleships or fast cruisers, because if you have to bail, then you might not be able to due to the poor speed. I do, however, have the appropriate flag to increase the speed to, I believe, 34.3. So makes it a bit better, but still not great. So it's always important to know how to position yourself. Okay, so the Sims get spotted. He got really hammered, I think, by the Graf Spee, I believe, so it's an easy kill for me. Will be my first kill. One of the 5, of course. As the title suggested that I have a Kraken here. So somehow... Yeah. Anyway, so I put torpedoes out in the general direction. I got spotted, of course. So I launched my smoke. These torpedoes were directed to the New Orleans. And here I moved to AP. So you get a nice broadside, close range. So you can see that the output is getting a lot better, like this 1600 and I believe 3K almost here. So yeah, you really have to know what kind of shell to use. This is my second kill. Another easy kill, of course. Kind of a kill seal maybe. I stay with AP because I know I thought he would turn in anyway. So so you can see that as soon as he goes broadside, the damage output is getting really up there. But yeah. So, like I said, the 2 Nizanaus said that I should go to the enemy base, but I think there was a better option for me. And you can see at the end that it was the right choice. So now we dealt with the enemy presence on our base. It was quite easy actually. So now I go move back and try to spot for our 2 battleships. I did get caught out a bit, by the way, by I believe the Nuremberg. I didn't expect them to be here already. So as you can see soon, will pop up soon. There he is. So that's my number 1 enemy right now to go for. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expected to spot them that early, but panned out a good way anyway. So he has really cool armor, like I said before. So it's HE is still doing some okay damage, I guess. But still, it's on the low side, like 200 damage per shell. It's really sad, but you know, he was in a disadvantage anyway. And there he goes, 3rd kill. So right now he knocked out my engine, by the way. I used my torpedoes on this Fuso to make him turn, or you know, you might hit, but it's more for denial and to make him turn so he shows broadside to our Nizanaus. So I repaired my engine, backed up, Still, I'm spotted here, of course, because I'm close enough, but I don't care because they're too busy with the two of my friendly battleships. So that gives me free reign of to fire upon them. I did, however, didn't look at the garage bay, so we got a big hit in here, or big. He knocks out my engine again. So I'm gonna repair this because I really want to get out of here. I want to make sure that the island is giving me cover from this guy, and so I can just fire upon them. Wasn't doing a good job here, I see. Anyway, so I got a torpedo hit on the Colorado and I killed the Fuso by fire, so it was good for me. Right now I'm using my smoke, of course, so I can get away from this island a bit, so I can put some hurt on the garage bay as well. And of course the cyclone is coming to its end, so spotting range is getting increased. So just like your DD gameplay, just keep on shooting. Here I'm switching again to AP. As you can see, you can't really see it anymore. Anyway, got some better damage output with the AP again. So here's HE, of course, on the battleship. Trying to set as much fires as I can, and I think I set 2 more fires on the dude. Yeah, that's number 1. These poor battleships have nowhere to go. And I think another one. Maybe not. It already has 3 fires, so I think the Gneisenau also shoot HE. Anyway, like a couple of minutes ago, it was 4 against 9 of them. And now it's was like back to 2 against 2, and now it's 4 against 2. Anyway, doesn't matter. He's gonna die by fire anyway because yeah, he's almost done. So I got 4 kills already. This will be my 5th. I should have started moving already because it's kind of useless to sit here and just fire on something that is already dying anyway. And the 2 Gneisenau's were doing a good job as well, no doubt. One of them is even apologizing for not doing enough, but yeah, those guys did a good job. So yeah, got my Kraken here. Got almost like what 656 hits, only 104k damage. Again, HE output is really poor. So the only thing that is going for me now is that I have to keep this Atago occupied, of course, because we're ahead of points, so that's good for us. But if I was kind of worried that he would move to our base, and he's already on its way, because if he gets on our base, then our cap points will stop and they will still get points added, so they might win, even though it's only less than 2 minutes to go. So my advantage here is I can't spot him, but he can't spot me, even when I'm firing, so that's good. That's the only advantage right now that I have, of course. Yeah, so he's still moving out of detection. So I have to move in again, slow speed, so it can hurt quite a bit. I think the Atago goes even faster than this one. So he could run away if he wants to, but his only option right now is to get to our base and stop our cap, basically, of adding points to our side. Yeah, so it's not much to it anymore. So almost 105k damage. Got my 5 kills, so that's good. It was my second battle, by the way, so it was even more delicious. As you can see, he's moving to our base. Got 40 seconds left to go. Yeah, so keeping him resetted is not the issue here. It's just that he disables our cap. And it will be their advantage. But look at the cap points, and it's kind of luck. It's not really skill, I believe, just being lucky. The difference of cap points will be 438 to 437 in the end. So, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll leave you guys with the post-battle results, and then I catch you guys on the next one.